Hey there, this is the One Boom, and welcome to the 4th episode of my Black Ops 7 weapon guides. And I'm sorry for the delay. The holidays forced me into making some more simplistic content while I was doing family stuff and also taking a little bit of a break, and also, I just plain forgot. Today's episode, we are covering the M15 Mod 0. And Black Ops 7 features a number of powerful assault rifles. In fact, it wouldn't be hyperbolic to say that this is a very AR-dominant game, but the one you see most often is the M15 Mod 0. A fictional weapon, inspired by the real-life SIG MCX Spear LT, Sig Sauer's evolution of the AR-15 platform, designed in the USA in 2013 to be a lightweight, high quality-of-life alternative to the standard AR-15 design that we had seen for years prior. 12 years later, in Black Ops 7, we have this fictional 2035-esque depiction of the weapon, and just like how the real-life MCX evolved the AR platform, the M15 does the starter COD AR trope a little differently. The M15 combines two Call of Duty weapon archetypes, best known in the community as the ACR-ICR archetype and the M4A1 style archetype. In Black Ops 6, we had the XM4 and the AIMS-85. In this game, those two are one and the same, and the middle ground is the M15 Mod 0. The weapon boasts above average recoil control while not dipping into the low 600 rate of fire RPM that a lot of the laser ARs tend to have within the series. Rate of fire and recoil are the deciding factors when it comes to discerning which archetype a weapon is taking on, and the M15 fires at a solid 769 rounds per minute. For frame of reference, that's about 20 rounds per minute less than the original Modern Warfare 2 ACR, dealing 21 damage per shot with a strong headshot multiplier of 1.3, giving you the ability to score a 4-shot kill as long as you mix in 3 headshots. With this weapon's strong bullet velocity and recoil control, it's not going to be as hard to pull off as you may think. The weapon's range is nothing to scoff at either, with many gunfights that you'll be getting into in 6v6 being within that 38 meter effective range. As for simple tactics, when playing with the M15, you want to avoid holding the trigger down against distant targets past 15 or 18 rounds, because the sharp left kick after will punish you, especially if they have cover. Using strong recoil attachments will not eliminate this issue either. Help, yes, but without a total overkill gunfighter class, you're not going to remove the problem entirely, and really not even then. Once you've fired 15 rounds, reset the engagement if you can. Do not try to dump 40 rounds at a target, at least at a distance, past 25-30 meters. The M15 with the right attachments won't let you down in close quarters, but the ideal playstyle you want to employ is zoning. Pre-aiming popular power positions and choke points and utilizing the weapon's accuracy and range for consistent gunfight wins. If you're not switching the weapon into a close quarters role with Gunsmith, then your team should be able to rely on you to gain map control and positioning. Be wary though, you're not going to outdamage other weapons like the M8A1, MXR, Maverick, or DMRs and LMGs. Those weapons in head-to-head gunfights will land their 3 to 4 shots on you well before you land your 4 to 6 shots on them, with that 4-shot kill even requiring headshots. So it should be clear that without good positioning, the higher damage weapons will have the advantage. But focusing on just positioning isn't going to be enough. You want to utilize your higher mobility and RPM to flank while remembering that you're not a close range weapon, but you should always be keeping your feet moving to keep your advantage. Basically, hit and run tactics, zoning, lane watching, and controlling tight corridors. Now, what classes would be best to do this with? We have a collection of loadouts for both 5 attachment and 8 attachment setups. Let's look into it. Our first one is a pure versatile build. This is going to be the bullet velocity barrel, muzzle brake, steady sway hand stop, quick draw grip, and elo sight. If you want a weapon that feels like classic Call of Duty with a fast return to center, low to no idle sway, good recoil control, quick aim down sight speed, and hit scan like bullet velocity, this is your guy right here. No bells or whistles, nothing fancy, just a plain old assault rifle. But let's say you wanted to be a little bit more mobile and a little bit more stealthy. Well, let's do the hybrid barrel, suppressor, quick draw grip, recoil springs, and ADS movement stock. This build is great for just versatile, mid-range stealth capabilities and hit-and-run tactics. If you're playing conservative, the 30-round magazine shouldn't bother you. And this weapon does have above-average iron sights, and with the suppressor you don't have the muzzle flash. This works really well. But let's say you wanted to be a bit more of a rascal. Let's keep that hybrid barrel, put on a compensator for the lowest possible vertical recoil, the 1 milliwatt instinct laser array, the mobile recoil foregrip, 30 round flip mag, rapid fire, mobile quick draw grip, mobility stock, This 8 attachment loadout is going to be a nightmare for people because you are using a longer range, low recoil AR as if it was a PDW or something to compete with the Peacekeeper. This is your SMG build for the M15, and it's quite a fun time. We talked about in our Peacekeeper video that it worked as an SMG that you could stretch into assault rifle ranges because it was an AR. This is an AR that you can force into close range SMG-like engagements, and if you use it like an SMG and play to the SMG playstyle strengths, this will not let you down. Then on top of that, it has the added benefit of being one of the best ARs in the game, on top of being sort of sandwiched into an SMG role it should have never been in. But trust me, it works, give it a try. But that one's more just for fun. Let's say we wanted to be downright evil. We would use the millimeter scanner, the ADS movement stock again, stabilization grip, FMJ ammo, which is the prestige attachment for the weapon, giving you FMJ that also keeps you off the minimap when firing, a 60 round drum magazine, mobility foregrip, stable range laser for more damage range, and also better recoil stabilization, something that the millimeter scanner unfortunately hurts, and the compensator for the lowest possible vertical recoil again. This will allow you to walk around with an open one-time sight that sees stationary targets through walls. And with the FMJ rounds that also keep you off the minimap, you can stealthily take people out from behind cover with perfect accuracy to a degree that many would find concerning. Don't be surprised if people report you. You'd probably report people too if they get 6 wallbang kills on you in a row in hardcore mode. Now you might think these builds aren't super competitive, or if you watch me play the game on live stream, you might notice I don't really use any of these builds in particular. In fact, if you watch me play with the M15 on live stream, you'll notice that I play with the attachments on the M15 almost every life. The M15 is highly customizable. In fact, here's a gimme build. There you go. This is a free one for you. Give this a try. Give this a look-see. Smoke grenade launcher, thermal sight, mobile flinch stock, it's a lot of fun, and it looks cool. The best thing about these types of weapons is how customizable they are. You'd be hard-pressed to find poor attachment combinations. If you ran a vertical foregrip, a suppressor, and an elo sight, and nothing else, you'd probably be fine and never notice a problem with the weapon. Black Ops 7 has a lot of strange weapon mechanics like kick reset speed, transitional accuracy, idle sway that happens when you're not even aiming down sight, bullet velocity contributing to hit scan range, not to mention the difference between recoil stabilization, vertical, horizontal recoil control, and gun kick. These weapons are versatile jacks of all trades, and this is a mix of our 2 most used archetypes in the Call of Duty series. This is your M4 ACR, this is your Ames 85 XM4, this is both of those weapons, the best parts of those weapons combined into one. You don't have to worry about all of the weird hidden stats with this weapon's never going to betray you. So when it comes to customizing the M15 Mod 0, don't just make one class and stick with it. Make 2 or 3. Hell, I tell you to make 15. Or, provide 0 modifications. The gun will work just fine.
Priority action request received. We're it up. Hardpoint is active. The field took the hardpoint. UAV RTB.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Hardpoint identified. Hostile UAV established above.
Oh my god, how the fuck did I not get you here, bitch?
Enemy close. Marking outfront forward. New overload device available. Overload device in our control.
I don't think did Cold War just have an HD texture pack? Maybe it did. I think it did, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Enemy overload successful. Our control station is down.
UAV standing by.
UAV coming to surveillance overflight. MTL midpoint set. I've located a